Rico and Greg Olson. Glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Darnay Holmes over there to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and...
On 3rd down, Prescott. That's brought in, right side, by Pickett. And the defense can't love to stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
There we go. They will go to 53.
A give, left side, here's Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. They'll go again here with Williams. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Yolandis Roberts there on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line. And the drive continues. 1st down.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Darnay Holmes over there to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
There we go.
They run over center with Williams. He's got the 1st down. They'll bring him down to 28. The sticks will move. 1st down picked up on the ground.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to Arlington in a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
3rd and short. Prescott inside the 10. It is caught, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Throwing from the start. Here's Smith. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
This one finds and locked it down the left side. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
From the gun, it's Gino. He's got his man, Max Horton. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Gino. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that loss. Good for a Raiders 1st down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
That is part of the 3. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
at their own 31-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on first down. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down.
A first down throw for Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. Here's first and 10.
15 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete to Blue. And they'll have a first down and definitely in field goal range now. Down at the 20-yard line.
Around the league at the running back position, you don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
At the 20-yard line.
To the air again. Prescott. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Brings up third and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Yeah, kill.
Dak going to give this to, and the Cowboys are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's a timeout with Dallas. It's their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Back to throw is Prescott. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Prescott on first down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 52 yards away. And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Gino now on first and 10. Flush to his right, and that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Mostert now to return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 28-yard line.
On play action, Smith on the move left. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the Raider first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Las Vegas first down.
A handoff, running left is Genty. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 43, here's second and 6. Working out of the gun, Smith. That one caught by Tucker. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Vegas.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Hey, here we go. Sunday.
They'll keep it on the ground with Genty. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Donovan Wilson will bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 6.
Hey, here we go. 53.
Once again, it's Genty. He brought down inside the 25. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Ready.
From the shotgun, Smith. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he will score. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Raiders.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
Here's Prescott. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. That's half-play, good for 22. That's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Kill!
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
It is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
A pickup there of 28 yards.
good for a Cowboys.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Prescott again. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Give him 27. And it's 1st and goal. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. He's got it at the 3. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Again, Prescott to the air. That's holding at the 2.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
3rd and goal for Prescott. Over the top. He's got it. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
14.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision, and that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
390%.
Here's Genty, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
Second down, they need 3.
Ready. Finish the board. Hunt.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Gotta wait till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. All back here, get all back here, get back, all back. I only like bad, with a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you, cause I don't know that, and if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back, run it down, we on track. But you can never ever be my man, you a whole snap. You said it on your IG page, I ain't say that, like say that, lay back, in the back of the Maybach, play that, Kissy J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses, the only way she getting.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
On one, ready? 11. Here we go. 180.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
11 MT.
Now it's Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 20. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And it's caught. Touchdown. Chris Godwin from 10 yards out. And the Bucs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
180.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down.
A truly all-around great effort against the pass today. First an interception, now getting to the quarterback for the first time in this contest. I think offensively, they just forgot to prepare for him or simply overlooked him in getting ready for this one. Either way, a big mistake, and he's making them pay for it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught. Andre Yoshibas. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Right 80.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Bengals first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And running with power here. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown